You weren't there, standing before me, all in black.
So I went to see Nosferatu, and I thought it was pretty good. So I wanted to give you guys a little review of it. Keep in mind, I'm not somebody that reviews movies. That's not what I do or what we focus on here, but I thought it was good. And so I wanted to give you guys my review of it, my take of it, without giving, any spoilers or anything like that. I will just say I give this movie a 7 out of 10 rating. The film is directed by Robert Eggers. You guys will know him from the movie The Lighthouse. He did The Northman, and he did The Witch. So this is like his fourth film, and this is something he's wanted to do since he was very young. So it's been a long time in the making, and obviously it is based on W.F. Murnau's 1922 Nosferatu, which is actually based on Bram Stoker's Dracula. So we don't really need to go into like the plot of the movie. It is a gothic horror movie. It is a vampire movie. It's a little different, and it's certainly different from like the modern take of the vampire. There's nothing Twilight-esque about it, so that's good. I thought it was actually very good. Now, as far as the storyline goes, I won't say that it was, epic or, the best horror movie of 2024 or anything like that. I would say it was very, very good, though. I thought the dialogue was good. I thought that it's very immersive as a time period film, and I think that Robert Eggers is very good at that. He kind of like draws you into this world and you become immersed in the characters and in the world, even though, you're in a different moment in time. And I think that his set designs are very good like that. The locations that they pick, the costume design, everything, all these little details are very, very well done. The cinematography is absolutely beautiful. They even use like a very unique filter for some of these night scenes that are kind of like they're lit by moonlight. But to film that, it's very difficult to make it look the way that it did. They had a filter made that would take out, I think it was yellow and red hues. So it gives this very beautiful, like black and white look to it, but not completely black and white. It's hard to explain. You'll just have to see it though, and I recommend that you see it in theaters if you can. Now, I do think that the pacing was pretty good. It starts out really very good, I think. The opening sequence is very interesting and intriguing and kind of, pulls you into the film. There are times, though, that the pacing lags on, right? And it kind of, it's a long movie. I think it's around 2.5 hours. But that being said, it's still very good. Now, as far as like the ending goes, I think there was sort of like build up to something that kind of was a little anticlimactic, in my opinion, although still very good. I would say that the film itself is very unsettling. It's more unsettling than it is like scary, like you're expecting from a horror movie. Um, Now, as far as Nosferatu, right? Count Orlok. Bill Skarsgård did an amazing job there. They totally transformed him. Like I wouldn't have known or recognized that that was Bill Skarsgård playing Count Orlok. He also changed his voice. He worked with some kind of vocal coach for I think like 6 weeks to change the pitch and tone of his voice. And when you hear it, it is so creepy, but like in a good way. It's just really amazing that he could change his voice and make it sound so deep. It's really cool. So I thought that was fantastic. And I like the fact that they made Count Orlok look like a monster. He's, like I said, there's nothing Twilighty about this stuff. They don't try to make him look, sexy or anything like that. It's very clear that you're looking at basically like an animated a demonically animated corpse, I should add. I thought that it was very like aesthetically pleasing as well. each scene is very beautiful in the way that it is done, and also the locations that they used to film. I think they filmed part of this in the Czech Republic. They filmed parts of this at a castle in Slovakia. And it was just, it's very pretty, very well done. Also, they trained, I think, around 5,000 real rats. Those rats that you see like coming off the ship and running around, those are real rats. All of them. They're not CGI. That was another thing that I thought was really great about this. Um, it's just very well done. And I think that it really draws you into the film. I thought Lily Rose Depp did very good as Ellen. She did, I think also she did a lot of this stuff herself. Like she didn't use a stunt to do some of the weird contortions that her body makes when she's having these like seizures and fits. And I've only seen it once. I've only seen it once. I would like to watch it a few more times, but this is just my immediate thoughts, my immediate review of it. And like I said, I would give it, 7 out of 10. Not perfect, not perfect, but very, very good. I think there could have been some improvements, you know, um, with the pacing. Oh, and also William Defoe was fantastic as the professor. He was really good. He just did very, very good. And yeah, I would highly recommend seeing it. I recommend you see it in theaters. Just be prepared. It is very, very creepy, but in a good way. And that's it.